Hey there everyone, and welcome back to Real Living, and welcome if you're new. My name's Ashley, and today's video is a all-day clean and tidy with me. This was a very crazy week, and I wasn't able to get a ton done throughout the whole week, so I was able to get it all done in a single day. So come along with me, and let's get motivated, and don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe.
I got this boy on my mind that I can't live without. Oh, his eyes are killing me. And he keeps talking about everything that he likes, and I can't stop listening. I'm thinking about him all the time. I'm thinking about him all the time.
So it has been one crazy week. It has just been, there's been a lot going on and not a whole lot of time here at the house to get really anything done. So I did finally have a day where I was able to get some stuff done. So I tried to get as much done as possible in one single day. So as soon as I dropped my son off at the bus stop, I came home and immediately started cleaning up the porch dining room area. And in all of the rooms that I'm cleaning in this video, there's really not a ton of stuff going on. It's just your basic clean and tidy things that I would do on almost a daily basis, if not a weekly basis. So it's not really a typical video that I do of the deep cleaning or the extreme cleaning. This is just our basic everyday cleaning that I would have to deal with every few days or every day or at least once a week. So everything that was going on this week, I was so happy to at least have one day where I could just clean as much as possible.
I'm thinking about him all the time, all the time. And my heart's beating fast when he's looking like that. Oh, his smile is killing me. It's the way that he moves and the way that he laughs, so I can't get enough. Thinking about him all the time, I can't get him off my mind. Oh, I want him to be mine, to be mine. My heart is saying yeah, 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 yeah. You know I want him now, 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 now. My heart is saying yeah, 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 yeah. I told him I can be a fighter if you want. I'll be there to catch you if you fall. I can make it brighter when it's dark, when it's dark. I told him I would do it all for you, and I know you do it for me too. I can be a fighter if you want, if you want. Yeah, I can be a fighter. I can be a fighter if you want. I can be a fighter if you want. Oh, the way that I feel, yeah, I know that it's real, 'cause I can get him out of my head. I don't care what we do, everything's feeling new, even if we stay in bed. My heart is saying yeah, 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 yeah. You know I want him now, 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 now. My heart is saying yeah, 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 yeah. I told him I can be a fighter if you want. I'll be there to catch you if you fall. I can make it brighter when it's dark, when it's dark. I told him I would do it all for you, and I know you do it for me too. I can be a fighter if you want, if you want. Yeah, I can be a fighter. I can be a fighter if you want. I can be a fighter if you want. Yeah, I can be a fighter. I can be a fighter if you want. I can be a fighter if you want. My heart is saying yeah, 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 yeah. I wanna now, 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 now. Yeah, 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 yeah. I told him I can be a fighter if you want. I'll be there to catch you if you fall. I can make it brighter when it's dark, when it's dark. I told him I would do it all for you, and I know you do it for me too. I can be a fighter if you want, if you want. Yeah, I can be a fighter. I can be a fighter if you want. I can be a fighter if you want. Yeah, I can be a fighter.
moving into the living room, and it's still, again, just your basic cleaning. I did wipe some stuff down and kind of do a very minimal dusting, but there was some laundry and a couple of blankets and a bunch of towels that I needed to wash, or I had just washed them, and I needed to get them folded and put away. So that was the only thing that was really different in the living room that I don't normally have to do on a daily basis. But I do end up, once I wash all of my stuff, I do tend to put it on the couch and fold it out in the living room. A lot of times I will have the TV on and either listening to music or something like that. I know in my videos I don't ever really have my TV on. I do clean a lot in silence, but I do either have music going on in my Bluetooth earbud, or I am on the phone with my husband. So there is usually something always going on, and I'm either listening to something or whatever, but it's not always on the TV. So normally on a daily basis, when I'm not necessarily filming, I will always have something on the TV. It just kind of makes it easier. But when I'm filming, I don't want to get any kind of copyrights. I'm kind of scared of that. So I try to keep the TV off and just listen to stuff in my ear. But other than that, I just needed to straighten up the couch and get the floors done. And that was pretty much the main thing that I usually have to do most of the time throughout the whole week, is take care of my floors and readjust my couches. I am always readjusting these couches and the blankets. The dogs just love to fluff everything up and try to make it as comfy as possible. So it always ends up kind of being piled up and just a jumbled mess. So that is the main thing that I had to work on in the living room, was just tidying and straightening everything up, and then working on my floors. pretty much did the same thing in the hallway and in the walk-in den area as I did with the living room. There really wasn't too much tidying that I had to do in those areas because I did just do a good deep clean on everything when I took down the Halloween decorations. So I just really need to focus on the floors in those two areas. So in the hallway and in the den, I just vacuumed up all of the dog hair and the dust and the dirt and everything, and then just gave everything a good mop.
Whatever can be found, 'cause I've given in to all my demons lately. You know, might be easier just to let it go. Cut the cable short and the problem solved. Might be easier for you. I do it all night. You're my only lifeline. Talk to me, baby, I've been waiting for a lifetime. Just keep on fading in all these photos, caught in the memories and captured in the highlights. Just keep on wasting. Might be easier just to let it go. Cut the cable short and the problem solved. Might be easier for you. I do it all night. You're my only lifeline.
And the final room that I was able to actually get filmed was the bathroom. And again, just to tidy, whenever I go into the bathroom to do any kind of cleaning or tidying, I always add the shower and the toilet into the cleaning routine. Just because if I skip it, it just gets so bad. And then you always have that kind of lingering musk around the toilet. So I always have to clean around the bottom of the toilet and everything else. And then I always like to give my shower a good wipe down, just because my shower is so regularly used. It is the only shower in the house right now, and there are 5 people that live here, so my shower gets a lot of traffic. So I do like to come into the shower and wipe it down a few times a week. But this was the last room that I was able to film. I was going to film the kitchen later that night that we did end up getting cleaned, but the kids wanted to help me clean the kitchen, and there are certain times where they don't necessarily like to be filmed, so I try to respect that. And a lot of times they don't necessarily care. They'll walk in front of the camera. They'll help me put decorations up and things like that. But when we're all just kind of in the zone of cleaning, they don't necessarily want to be filmed or be distracted. So I respected that, and I did not film them cleaning the kitchen. But they were a huge help to me in that kitchen, and I was able to get pretty much the whole house except for the bedrooms done in one single day. And thanks for them, because I was exhausted by the end of the night, and they saved me by helping me clean that kitchen. So this week's recipe idea is a incredibly simple cherry pie. And I wanted to show you guys this because it is a good dessert idea for Thanksgiving that is coming up, and also Christmas. But it also helps those of us, including myself, who are not naturally born gifted bakers. I am not a baker. I have a couple of recipes that I'm pretty good at. I do some really good homemade cookies from scratch and stuff like that. But when it comes to making biscuits or pie crust or anything like that, I am not good at it. So this is an incredibly simple recipe. It's just the canned cherry pie filling and some pre-made pie dough. And then I just put the one pie dough in the bottom of the pie pan, put the filling on top. And you can take the other pie crust and just put it on top and give it a couple slits for some vents. Put it in the oven and you're good to go. But I love the way a lattice looks on a pie. So I wanted to show you guys how I do my lattice. It is super simple. All you do is you cut your pie dough into really thin pieces, and then you lay a good bit across the top, and then you are going to alternate the strands that you're going to lift up and put the other strand underneath in the opposite direction. It's a lot easier to watch how I do it than it is for me to explain it, but it is very simple. Once you kind of get used to it, you kind of get into the flow of how it goes, and it's very, very easy. But again, if you don't want to be extra and fancy like me, all you have to do is just put the pie crust over top, vent it so that all that steam can come out, and you're going to put it in the oven at 375 for about 40-45 minutes until that pie crust is super golden and beautiful. And it turned out so good. So I really hope that you guys enjoyed this recipe. If there's any recipes that you want me to try, let me know down below, and I will try to get them out before Thanksgiving if possible. But yeah, just drop me a comment. Let me know what you think. And I really do hope that you guys enjoyed this video. Next week, I am super excited because I am going to be starting my Christmas decorations. Since we are not hosting Thanksgiving this year, I am putting my Christmas decorations up early because the little kid in me really wants to have all my Christmas stuff up. So next week, that is what that video is going to be all about, is all of my Christmas decorations. So I really hope that you guys tune in for that. Thank you so much for joining me in this video. I hope it inspired you. I hope you enjoyed it. Drop me a comment on a recipe or anything else that you guys want to talk about. I love talking to you guys, but I really hope that you enjoyed it, and I can't wait to see you all next week. Bye.